Good morning, Math Wizards of Virtual Room 502. Let's jump right in. You're going to need a whiteboard and marker. Not going to be copycats yet, but you will be later on. Let's go ahead and start with our fluency practice. First, we're going to read the objective, though. It says, build and write fractions greater than 1 whole using unit fractions. Unit fractions like 1/4, 1/2, 3/4. Those are unit fractions. Fluency practice. Find the unknown part, 2 minutes. I'm going to set my timer so I don't go longer than 2 minutes. Okay. So not copycats, just listening and learning and enjoying. All right. We're going to start off with this fellow here. What is that? It is 3/3. We know that is 3/3. All right. So let's take a look and say it is the whole. Of course, it's 1 because the denominator and the numerator are the same. And what if I were to go, okay, I'm going to make a part of this, and it's going to be 2/3. What's going to be on the other part? Well, think about it. 2/3, we have 3/3, we need another third. So 2/3 plus 1/3 equals 3/3 are 1 whole. Let's go on over here. Remember we were doing these as 1 before, but now we're doing them as a fraction. 6/6 is 1 whole, isn't it? You bet it is. And this bond is going to show 1/6. Whoops, 1/6. What is going to go in our other bond? Think about that. Well, 1 plus 5 is 6, so this would have to be 5/6. Let's continue on and do another one. This one is, we're going to do 8/8. Okay, 8/8. And we're going to show 3/8. Excuse me, I just did some dusting. 3/8, and what's going to go over here? I want you to think about that. Say it out loud to yourself if you know it. But we have 8/8 here, our 1 whole, and we have 3/8 here. We got to get to 8/8, right? 3 plus what is 8? Well, if you thought to yourself 3 plus 5 is 8, you're absolutely correct, and it's 5/8. Let's take a look at 1 whole, because that's what 8/8 is. That's what 6/6 is. That's what 3/3 are. They're 1 whole. So we have 1 right here, and we're going to put in this bond 3/10. And what are we going to put over here? What are we going to put there? Think about that. What's going to make 1 whole or 10/10? Well, 3 plus what is 10? 3, 4, 5, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 3 plus 7 must be 1 whole. We got time for one more. Well, I'll find a little room up here. We're going to do 1 whole. And, ooh, this is a good one. So we have 1 whole up here, and then 7/12. What would be in the other number bond? Think about it. How many more 12ths do I need to get to 12 12ths? 7 we have, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 5 12ths. And that will equal 1. And that concludes the fluency practice today. And we're going to move on to the application problem. Remember, the application problem is a problem that you might find in the real world. So right now, I'd like you to take a little stretch break. We're not talking a big break. We're not talking 5, 10 minutes. We're just talking, go get a quick bite to eat, use the restroom, drink some water, feed the dog, pet the cat, run around your house once, do some jumping jacks, etc., etc. But be back here in 2 to 3 minutes.